Hey guys, Cass here. So, this is the third time I've tried filming this video. It seems to happen a lot, that I cannot film videos the first try. But this is my 2016 makeup favorites. I will have a separate video for skincare favorites, as well as, you know, a few brush favorites that I have. So I don't know why that's back there. It's part of my favorites. It needs to be in the pile. But, yeah, I thought I'd just kind of jump into it, but, well, first. Oh, Beyonce's also in it, over there, in the corner. I was more, trying to show this little thing. Artemis, come here. Come here. She's like, no, she's more interested in what my fiance's doing over there, which I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's doing something. I think he's looking for something. I assume. I wouldn't know. Anyways, let's kind of jump into the favorites.
I mean, you can ask.
What are you doing over there?
Putting one of the Jolly Rancher things because I dropped the one I just had.
Oh, okay.
And it got dog hair on it.
Ooh. Anyways, so we'll start off with some face favorites. The first one I have to show you is a couple of foundations, or I guess first two that I have to show you are a couple of foundations, and they are the, two pretty much different formulations. The first one is this Essence Pure Nude Makeup Natural Finish No Makeup Feel in the shade number 10, Beige, Pure Beige. Wow, almost dropped it there. I really enjoy this on my no makeup days. I apologize, there are kids screaming in the other room. And I apologize if you can hear that. This is really the only time I have to film because late at night it's too dark. And yeah, it's just a pain. They go back to school in a couple days, but I wanted to get this video up soon. So, next foundation is also actually a very light feeling foundation to me, and this is the Infallible Pro Matte from L'Oreal. I have it in the lightest shade, which is 101 Classic Ivory, and I find this gives a very flawless look to the face. It kind of perfects everything, and I really, really enjoy this foundation. I enjoy everything in this video, so you're going to be hearing a lot of I enjoy this in this video. I do.
It's green.
You'll eat it if you don't get it away from the face. Concealer favorite for the year is the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer Plus Corrector. And I have mine in the shade 10 Ivory. I really enjoy this. It's like a gel-based concealer that I find just glides across the skin and gives me really good coverage. So, 10 out of 10 would repurchase. Not that this is an empties video, but you know what I mean. Moving on, we have a face powder, and this is from Revlon. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked Face Powder. Mine has a weird spot right here. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Mine is also in the shade number 10 Fair. Normally these come with brushes. I've used this so much I don't know where the brush went. Moving on, I have a setting spray, and this is the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've tried the matte one as well. It's nice, but I think I prefer this one even more just because it kind of adds a little bit of life back to the matte foundations that I tend to wear. Next, we have a highlighter palette. This is the NYX Strobe of Genius highlighter palette. I adore this. I mean, guys, just look at the different shades. There's so many different shades. That lavender one, so pretty. I really, really enjoy this palette here. It's amazing to travel with too because it's so sleek and it's got so much to it. It's just so pretty. Next, I have a blush to show you guys. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Rose Champagne, or Rosé Champagne, I'm not sure which. But it is just a gorgeous kind of neutrally, slightly champagne-y colored blush, and I find it gives a really nice kind of natural looking flush to my cheeks. And then we have a blush palette, and this is from Makeup Revolution. This is their Sugar and Spice blush palette, and it's got basically, I think these are all matte, yes, 6 matte shades, and then 2 ultra shimmery kind of baked shades that are gorgeous as highlights in my opinion, or just kind of blush toppers. Moving on, I have another Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Professional Eyeshadow palette. It's got a matte cover as compared to the blush, which has like a shiny cover. This is in the shade, the This is in Neutrals versus Neutrals, which, there we go, last time I didn't want to focus. I'll also have everything listed below in case you're curious about the spelling of anything, but this has some really gorgeous kind of rosy, mauve-y shades, and super pigmented, super easy to work with. I adore it. Next, we have another eyeshadow palette. This is an all matte eyeshadow palette from Sonia Kashuk. This is the Ion Neutrals palette, or Ion Neutral Matte palette, and I've really kind of fallen in love with this over the past year and a half to 2 years, just because I have been really loving how matte, all matte looks look on my eyes, and then if I have, I guess, more shimmery eyeshadows, which I have a couple to show you, this works really nicely to complement those. Actually, I missed a face product. Sorry. My last face product is this Rimmel Natural Bronzer. I have it in the shade Sunlight. Yeah, number 21 Sunlight. And I really adore it. And this sun is still here. But it's just a gorgeous natural bronzer. I use it to contour a little bit. I use it around my cheekbones, my jawline, my forehead. I really, really adore this bronzer, and it's really inexpensive. So, going back to eyes, I have the shimmery eyeshadows that I was talking about that I absolutely adore are the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. I have two of my favorites here in the shades Bronzed Taupe, which is just a gorgeous bronzy taupe color, as the name implies, and then I have it in the shade Amber Rush, which is a gorgeous rosy, like rose gold toned blush that I've just fallen in love with those. I have a whole, I want to say I have like 8 or 9 of them from the various collections they've put out, and I really, really love them. Next we have a mascara, and this is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. And I just have a little mini size of it, but I really adore this mascara. It's what I'm wearing today. You can't really see it behind the glasses, and they're yelling again. That's lovely. Anyways, I really enjoy this mascara. I find it gives me a lot of volume and a good amount of length as well. Next, I have a couple of brow products to show you guys before I go on getting into my lip products. I did have an eyeliner. I don't know where it went. It is the Kat Von D eyeliner, the tattoo eyeliner, and in black. I really, really adore it. I like the drugstore dupe, I guess, for it as well, which is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. But the Kat Von D one just kind of stood out to me this year. And the brow products I have to show you are both drugstore. The first one is from e.l.f., and it is their brow pencil, and this is in neutral brown. It's in, yeah, where did it go? Oh, it doesn't say neutral brown. It says neutral brown on the bottom. But it's got a nice spoolie on one end, and it's got a nice kind of very thin, but not super thin. It's like, I guess, a little bit thicker than an eyeliner pencil on one end. And then the other brow product is actually like a gel, an eyebrow gel mascara. This is the Essence Make Me Brow. It's supposed to be similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow, I believe. I don't know, I've never tried that, but I have this in my brows today. I love it. I find it keeps my crazy brows in place, and it gives them a little bit of color. I have mine in the shade Brownie Brows. I believe they have it in Blondie Brows as well. So yeah, that's it for face and eye products. Let's jump into my favorite thing of all, lip products. I have a whole basket of lip products here to share with you guys. I may swatch some, but I don't think I'll swatch all of them just because there's so many. So the first ones I'm going to talk about are the Hard Candy Velvet Mousse liquid lip colors. They're matte lip colors, and oh gosh, guys, these come in such pretty colors. I have the shade here, Wisteria, which is a purple, Tulip, which is more of like a reddish, orangish color, and the last one, which is called Daffodil, and it's a very kind of pretty nude color. I will swatch one of them, just so you can see what the formula is like. It is, as the name implies, a very kind of whipped mousse texture, and it does dry down to be matte. But it's not an uncomfortable matte, it's a very comfortable matte in my opinion. Next, I have a gloss, and this is from Revlon. These are the Revlon HD glosses. I have mine in the shade HD Petalite, which is like a light pretty pink. These all have shimmer in them. The shade Smoky Topaz, which is the first one I bought, which is kind of a new color. And the last one, which I'll swatch for you, which is Rose Quartz. And these do have a brush tip applicator, which some people don't like. I actually prefer it. I really enjoy brush tip applicators, but that's Rose Quartz right there. Super shiny, super pretty, kind of sparkly. I really enjoy it. My lipstick is kind of bothering me, which is not the best thing considering it's the next thing I'm going to talk about, which are the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. I've been wearing this for a while now, so that might be why it looks a little bit off right here. Like it's smeared off for some reason. It normally doesn't do that. I don't know if it was something I ate. But these are the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. I have some of the darker shades to show you guys. I do have a few other shades. I may do a complete video on just some of my favorite matte lipsticks like this. But I have mine in the ones here I have in the shade Amethyst, which is a gorgeous purple. We'll swatch that one because purple. So pretty. Then I have the shades Stone Fox, which is a pretty kind of gray color. Cherry Skies, which is what I'm wearing right now. It's a kind of dark maroon color. And then probably my favorite out of the bunch, which is Soft Spoken, which I'll swatch that for you too. It's supposed to be a dupe for Kat Von D's Lolita, the original one. I don't know. I've never had that. Wow, that is such a large looking swatch. But I really enjoy this color. It's a gorgeous neutral color that I wear pretty often. Next, I have another NYX product to show you guys, and is the High Voltage lipsticks. I believe these have gotten a new name. I don't know the new name. They still look like this, though. I think they're maybe Full Throttle. No, Full Throttle is a different one. I don't know. I really enjoy these lipsticks. The ones that I have here to show you are the shade French Kiss, which is just kind of a gorgeous kind of peachy color. That is not the lipstick, by the way. That is just the packaging, but the lipstick is the same color. So these don't have much of a scent. It's like a light vanilla-ish scent. Then we have the shade Dahlia, which is like a gorgeous kind of plummy purple. Really deep plummy purple. We'll swatch that one just because we can. These are super creamy, but they dry down to be pretty matte, and they last forever, which is how I kind of learned that with this one, which is my favorite one. This is in the shade Burlesque. I'll swatch it down here, actually. It is the most gorgeous kind of blue-based red that lasts forever. I went and the first time I wore this, I had like a full face of makeup on. I was kind of almost like a pin-up style makeup with bright red lips. And this did last all day throughout eating twice, throughout drinking some stuff. This lasted, and when it did fade, it was like a really light, like a very even fading, and I enjoyed it so much. Next, we have the Revlon The Only One lipsticks. I have 3 here to show you guys. They're all pretty similar color-wise. The first one is Your Keeper, which is a kind of pink shade. It is a pink shade. I really like the scent of these. A lot of people don't. It's like a fruity scent, but I really enjoy the scent on these. Next, I have the shade It's a Keeper, which is probably one of my favorites out of the bunch. And I'll swatch that one for you. It's that shade right there, that pink shade. And then the last one I have is called Naughty Nude, which looks like this, and it's probably my most used, despite the other one. I think I said the other one was my favorite, but actually this one is probably a pretty close contender. So I really, really enjoy these lipsticks. And then I have a couple of the melted variety. I have one that's actually the Too Faced Melted, and this is in Melted Chihuahua. I want to get more shades. This is the only one I have out of this range. But it is a gorgeous neutral color, and hi. Hello, my love. How long have you been doing that?
Maybe like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. And then the last two products I have to talk about are also in that same kind of genre. And these are the Color Jolts from Maybelline. Oh, okay. And this one is in the shade Stripped Down. I'll swatch both of them. So that's Stripped Down, right there. And then the last one is the shade Ready or Not, and it is a gorgeous red. Like, it's a much brighter blue-based red than the one next to it, but it's so pretty. I just really enjoy the formula on these, and I enjoy how they wear. So those are my favorites. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. What are your favorites for 2016? I'm curious. I'm actually going on a no-buy right now, which kind of is difficult because I want to buy all the new releases from the drugstore. But when I do start buying stuff again, I want to know what you guys like so I can kind of put it on my list and do my research and see if it's something I would want to get. So yeah. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It would make my day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys!